Folks, so if you are tired of clocking in, you really need to listen to this segment. Great conversation during commercial break, by the way. You might be better off being your own boss, but before you give your notice, there are some steps that you really should take. Author Chala Dincoy is here. She's an expert in how to accomplish this feat of venturing out on your own. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm
so good to see
self-employed
you.
and great.
I bet you are. Okay, Kate, are you allowed to tell us where you used to work? Because I was thrilled.
I am. I mean, a third of every single American that works is moonlighting, and a third of those are going to be leaving.
Okay.
So, and I left after 20 years of working for giants like Pepsi, Pizza Hut, Frito Lay.
See, in my mind, I'm like, you would leave Pepsi? Are you kidding me?
I did, because, you know, I mean, I make so much more money. So for the last 5 years, I now teach companies how to sell to the big corporations.
Gotcha, okay.
So I've been on both sides of the table, right?
That's a smart woman, I hear you. Okay, so here's the deal. Forbes just did a study and found the total number of self-employed Americans increased to 40.8 million. Why is it on the rise? Because our economy seems to be doing good right now.
Yeah, it is, and I can tell you because I know my sales numbers.
Yeah.
But the reason why is because it is so much better for you know, work-life balance.
Okay.
I have an 8-year-old, amazing. I can pick and choose when I want. He's got special needs, so and I make more money for his special needs.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
So those things are amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So, but is it really for everybody, Chala? Because I was telling you, you know, I talk to experts all the time, and most people fail when they venture out.
Yeah, I mean, so they're missing a couple of things, and that's why I'm hoping today that we're going to cover some of those things that, you know, to do and not to avoid the mistakes to avoid. So that
let's get right down to it, though. You talk about 3 mistakes to avoid if you want to be self-employed. I think we're going to pop those up, but go ahead, tell us.
Okay, so the first mistake is I brought my favorite Toronto firefighters calendar.
Okay.
So it's called the bad timing. If you do not set a date, you are never going to leave. As I was telling you during the commercial break, it's like for 7 years I said I'm going to leave every day. I'm going to leave every day. But I hadn't set a date. And the hardest thing is to actually do that. Yeah. Not just to set a date, but actually to go through with it. And most people won't.
Okay. All right. What's the second thing?
So the second mistake is they just don't know what they're going to sell. So I say take a mirror, look in the mirror, and look at what is it that you have as a skill set, background, interest, personality. Okay. But don't stop there. Here's the mistake most people make is turn this around and look at the market. What does the market want to pay you for? And what does the market want to pay you for the amount of money you want to make? Okay. So it's great if you have a passion, but if people are not going to pay you for it, it's just not going to go anywhere. It's a waste of time. Okay. So the third mistake is money. The money. If you don't save 3 to 6 months of living expenses, it's great if you get your first contract or sell your first product right away, but most people don't. And so even if you do, you need to have that, you know, the bank of 3 to 6 months so that you can sleep at night. Which is what my mistake was, which I didn't sleep, and I kept waking up my husband at 2 a.m. because I was having a nightmare every night. You know what? Yours is a great success story. I love it. But you have to have faith. We were talking about that. That's it. If you're going to do it, you got to step out on faith, but you got to be prepared first. Right? Yeah, you got to be prepared, and you got to be persistent. I think being persistent is even almost more important than being prepared. Yeah, honestly. Good stuff. Yeah. Love chatting with you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.